Oh, you can't hear me. Shit, I was muted the whole time. It's early in the morning. So let me do this all over again. Thank you, Jade, for telling me. Oh my God. I already done stuff and it's like I'm going wild with the snowstorm, getting ready. So this is so I can put the card in, the SD card. I'm doing a test on the GoPro right now. I'm going to have to show you again because you didn't hear a word I said. So the GoPro is right here right now on an old milk can. Right there where the mouse is. In the yard. Now I'm going to let this record to 11 o'clock. It does have a power bank connected to it, so I have no worries about the battery draining. Once that's done at 11, I'll take the card out. I'll put it in here, upload the video to YouTube, and then we'll see if it works, the 360. Now, as I was just saying while I was muted, you can format your card on the GoPro. It is not recommended to do it that way. It is recommended to do it using your laptop, PC, computer, whatever with this. Why? Because it properly partitions and formats the card. Yes, you can do it on the GoPro, but the number one choice of formatting a card is through your computer because that's how it sets the partition drive. Make sense? But you can do it on the GoPro in preferences. I did it with the Hero 12 when I had to. But if it was up to me, it would be done with the computer. And you can look this up. You can do it on the GoPro. Whatever GoPro. Well, I have the Hero 12 and now the Max. But it's recommended you do it through a computer. With an adapter like this. Make sense? So it did not work just now. I did a quick test. It only streams in 180 live like a regular GoPro. Because I just did a test and Genghis was watching and he couldn't use the feature for 360. So it looks like it's true. Yet you can go live with the GoPro Max. It's 180, not 360. So right now it's on 360 and I'm recording. Now we'll find out when I upload the video. But now I just hope the settings are proper, which I think they are. So now it's a wait and see game. I'm going to give it another 17 minutes. Then I'm going to stop the recording and bring the card in. And while I'm streaming, I'll upload the video. And we'll see if it works. I could do it right now. It's been out there for 10 minutes. I'm going to give it a little while. And like I said, I use a power bank, a 50 amp power bank. It's a big power bank. I use the Type-C going out into the GoPro to keep the battery charged. That's the way to go. You can use smaller power banks. You do not have to let your battery expire, which I do need to order a side cover replacement for this GoPro Max. So it has the slot open. Because I have the door open right now. That's not good. It exposes it. Okay, what would I call it? Side. I'm just going to put cover. GoPro Max. Now I want a good one. Because I bought that one. Garbage. And it's like the only freaking one. 5-field. I'm not buying that one again. It wouldn't even fit. Now I do have it. I could tape it to the GoPro to hold it in. The clip on the top did not fit right. I had to cut it to fit it in. It was horrible. I have it over there. But as crazy as this is, it looks like that's the only one available. And I don't want that. Uh-oh, wait. GoPro. No. That's for the other ones. So you got to be careful. These are all for the other GoPros. All right, they don't have it. That's not good. There's the cap. So what I'm talking about is this, which I do have it. It's right here. Now I can use this. This is the one I'm looking online right now. I can use this. This is what I'm talking about. See how it has the opening already there? To plug in the power bank charger. Well, the clip that was here, that it locks into, was not the right size. It didn't want to fit. So I had to break it. So I can put this on and it'll hold, but I'm going to have to put a piece of tape right here in the middle onto the GoPro to hold it into place. It does fit snug. It's just that it can easily fall out because it's nothing clipped to it. So I could MacGyver it and put a piece of electrical tape to hold it in. That's not really a big deal. But this is the only one they have on Amazon. And it doesn't fit properly. That's why you got to be careful. Because this one did not fit right. Now it does have the little, it does lock into place at the bottom, but it's not going to lock into place at the top because I broke the clip off. Because those doors, those side doors, let's call it covers, because that's what it is, it just clips in on the GoPros. I could use the other GoPro and show you. Because I put a door on that one, a cover. But this one didn't fit right. It was probably made in China. What do you mean you can't hear me? Oh, that was from before. I need my coffee. The day does not start without coffee. This is not happening. Do you see this hoodie? Do you know how much they want for this hoodie online? Like ridiculous money. There's a place here I get these, $15. I bought a few different colors. $15. And they're nice, they're comfortable. What is going on with all these messages? It's too early for that. I gotta make coffee. And I gotta put more wood in the fire. Coffee! We need coffee. Definitely need coffee. I'll close your door. I'm making coffee. Another thing, and this is important, what I'm going to tell you now. This is important. So, I actually bought a kerosene heater because they gave me an idea when my neighbors moved out. They said, oh, there was a kerosene heater in the house. It was gone. But then it made me curious. Why were they using a kerosene heater? So I said, I got to investigate. So I found one. And they sell kerosene here. It's bizarre. Woody and Petita told me they sell them in gas stations. You could go to the pump and there's kerosene there. Not here. You would have to go to one of these distributors that deliver oil, propane, to get it from them, or you would have to pay a crazy amount of money and go to like Home Depot, Lowe's to get it. A quart is like ridiculous money. So I was doing some digging. I don't want to reconnect the camera. It's going to kill the battery for my ring. I found a way through research that you can use diesel. Diesel, kerosene is in the class of diesel, by the way. I found a way, and it's been working now for a month, how to make it where you can use diesel for a kerosene heater. And what it is, you got to put the isopropyl alcohol that's 91% and mix it into the diesel. You have to do it right. It does not smell. It burns excellent. Now, it may lower the lifespan of the wick, but who cares? Because when Woody was here, we put a new wick in because I let it burn, let it run out, and it was burning and ruined it. I can't let it run out of fuel. That's the key. Can't let it run out of fuel. And it's been running efficiently since. I have 4 backup wicks. The new wick is in there now. I still have 4. Let me tell you this. I have a fan behind it because Woody said, put a fan pointing toward the ceiling at like a 75, 80 angle so it could spread the heat over the room. Let me tell you this. Between the fire here and that kerosene heater in the other room by the other fireplace, I got an oil delivery. It was half of what I would normally spend. I saved, this is insane. I saved over $300 in an oil delivery. I only got 100 gallons. I was like, because the thermostat is not constantly going on to heat the house. The house is being maintained by spreading the heat throughout the house with the fan. It's moving through the rooms. It's spreading because that thing puts off a lot of heat. And I saved like over $300 in oil. On diesel, that cost me $15 for 5 gallons. A little more. About 15. At least here. 5 gallons, plus the alcohol. So if it's $25, I buy 4 big things of alcohol, the 91%. And then I do the mix. And I do put extra alcohol. And it works great. So for the cost that I'm paying in gas, diesel, compared to what I would be paying in oil is insane. How much money I'm saving with the kerosene heater. I don't want to use the electric because the electric then uses a lot of electricity, because they do. So what's the sense? What's the most cost-effective way to go? The kerosene heater is the most cost-effective way to go, because it's not using electricity. It has batteries that you put to ignite it. Now, I don't use that. I use one of those handheld little torch things that you would use for barbecues or setting a pilot light, and I just give it a quick start. It works. Like I said, it's on now. Now I got to go every often, actually, to check the fuel that's in the tank, so I don't let it run dry, because that is where the wick, you can ruin the wick, because the wick no longer has the fuel on it, because it soaks it and it runs up to the top. If that dries out, you're going to destroy your wick. That's the trick. Don't let your thing dry out. Don't let it run out of fuel, because then you're going to dry out the wick itself. No go. No bueno. I learned the hard way. Because one day I was not paying attention and it ran out of the fuel and it was a nightmare. I had to take the whole damn thing apart. And thanks to Woody's help when he was here with Petita, his lovely wife, for New Year's Eve, he helped me, as always. So that worked out really well. So in about 5 minutes, I'm going to end this test stream that's out on the GoPro right now, on the Max. As I mentioned, I got to get my coffee. It did not work live streaming It only does the 180 live streaming. So I'm recording at 360 now. So after I get my coffee, drink a little bit, I'm going to stop the recording on the GoPro Max, bring it in, take the card out, put it in this thing here, upload the file to the computer, then upload that file to the YouTube, and let's see if it works in 360. We should see my front yard. Let me get my coffee. Let me shut your door because I don't want to bother you. Doing a test. An important test. Very, very important test. It is so nice and warm in here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's warmer in there with that kerosene heater than it is here with the fire, which is crazy. Let me check my fire. Maybe the fire's not going right. It's not. Oh, it's plenty of wood. Okay, there we go. All I say is go Rams. Go Rams. Beat the Eagles. Please beat the Eagles. And I'm rooting for the Bills tonight. After I drink my coffee, I'll go out there and we'll check to see if this GoPro Max is actually recording in 360. Because this is the whole point of it, to go bike riding when the weather gets nicer and do these videos in 360. The bike is ready for that. I put a telescopic pole, I rigged it so I can record. And we're expecting anywhere from 4 to 8, 5 to 7 inches of snow. That should be starting soon. And it's going to affect New England. It's going to affect us. And get ready for some cold weather down south midweek. Woo! Oh, you're going to feel it. No doubt about it. And I'm talking, this could be the coldest air you've seen in recent memory. No joke. It's going to get cold in Texas and Mississippi and Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas. It's going to get really cold. Even Mexico. And I'm going to skip to Tuesday as the cold air starts to sink. Down south. And actually, there it is. Boom. Look at that cold air coming down. Teens. 20s. And it gets cold on Wednesday. Look at that. Now it's really, really cold. This is teens. Teens. New Orleans is 23. Teens in Lafayette. Teens, look how far south. Corpus Christi, 30. This is cold air, baby. This is some cold air. Teens in Mississippi, teens. Birmingham, 16. Montgomery, 21. 17 down here. 19. Even the Panhandle, 18. Look at this. 26. 25. 32 in Gainesville. This is one of the coldest pockets of air coming down from Canada. The jet stream is just dragging this stuff. But it's even worse for us up here in New England and the Northeast. Look how cold that is. That's some really cold air coming. That's midweek. So as I always do weather stuff, just prepare. If you live anywhere, the majority of the country, except for like extreme, like Florida, along the California mid to South Carolina coastline. But if you look at the map, it's almost entirely covering the United States. Look at it. The whole country practically, except for, like I said, Florida, over here at least, Central Florida down, and yeah, Northern California to pretty much California. But even up here, 30, 23, but this is more the mountainous area, so even Mexico's gonna be cold. Look at that. Even Mexico. 20s. Wonder when the last time they seen stuff like this. So yes, just anyone that's watching, if you live in the pretty much in the country, majority of the country, cold air is coming. Tuesday into Wednesday, but then it's going to retreat by Thursday. It's not going to stick around. It's going to be there, but it's going to start to retreat. See it? It's lifting from the southern tier. And then I think by the end of the month, it comes back down. That's what I seen, unless they changed the models. Oh, they did. They changed the models, which is good. I like that. Models have changed. It's a milder pattern moving forward. Except for us up here, this is normal cold weather for the winter. So if you live down south, just prepare for a few days of like you're going to be colder than I am right here in not upstate New York. I don't consider this upstate. Downstate New York. You will be colder than I am right now. It's 34 degrees here. It always gets like that when a snowstorm is coming. And when I say snowstorm, it's not like a big deal. 5-7 inches of snow is a nuisance. It's not like feet of snow. It's a nuisance snow. It's got to be removed with the snow blower. But it's not a lot. I mean, if you think how much 5 inches is, it's like this. It could be 8. It could be like this. But that's really not a lot of snow when you look at it. But it is when you're removing it. What's back, Hunchback? What's up, Hunchback? Long time no see. Hope you're okay. So, let me end it. The test is over. The GoPro's done. Let me stop it. Let me do that. And it's done by the phone app. See, so this is what controls it. It's the Quick app. You got to get the Quick app. I've done this for almost a year now with the other GoPro. So see, it's a recording. GoPro Max. See? So I'm going to stop it. It stopped. And it says 360 video. We're going to find out. Happy New Year. All right. It's a little late, but it's cool. Happy New Year to you too. Connected to your GoPro. What's this about? Really? Oh, the Yankees are stupid if they do that. Okay. I hate the rumors. I don't pay attention to the baseball or any sports rumors. People put stuff out there. Trade proposal. It's like such BS. I gotta get the GoPro now. So the GoPro's outside on an old milk can that is painted. I love those. We have a few of those. I love the way they look. I'm gonna go grab it now. The snow is coming. Hasn't started yet. But I'm gonna grab that GoPro now. All right, power bank. That's a must to have, the power bank. If you have a GoPro and you want to get extension of recordings, you must get a power bank, Type-C power bank for your GoPro. It works. I've done it already. I've done 3-hour videos riding bike using a power bank. You do not have to worry about the battery expiring, going exhausted. You don't. Just get a power bank. It doesn't have to be a big one like I have. You can get a smaller one. That's overkill. But I always do things overkill. But I bet you that didn't even use a lot of power for a half hour. Let's see. Oh shit, actually I gotta charge this. This is dying on me. If I do a Skywatch, that is not gonna end up well. We need to charge this right away. It's at 15%. So I'm gonna charge my thing here. Oh, I'm not doing it there. That's a mess. I'll do it here. Okay. That's good. I need that to charge. Not that there's gonna be a Skywatch in the next. Alexa, brighten living room light, 50%.
Okay.
The pain in the thing is that these cards are a pain to get out, because if you got like big fingers like I do, the best thing is to find something small to push it down to get it out, because it's a pain. I got it, but I'm trying to get it out now, because my fingers are so thick. I may have to get a tweezer. Or I could just take the battery out. There's a 256 gig card. It came out the slot, but I can't get it out now. I never usually have this problem. Let me take the battery out. Oh, for Christ's sake, let me get a tweezer. So much easier with a tweezer. Why isn't that going in right? What the fuck? You're kidding me. Did I put the battery in backwards? I bet you I did. I don't think I did. Shit, that scared me. I did put the battery in backwards. Duh. Okay. Excuse me. Now, the card. Now let's put it to the computer. Watch me fall. Let me take this one out. This is to charge my phone. Let's put this in. If I hit the wrong thing, the whole computer could shut down. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if it identifies. There it goes. External drive connected. I don't need to scan it for threats. Okay, let's open it up and transfer it. There it is. DCIM, GoPro, and there it is. Now I'm gonna have to put it on my computer. Alexa, dim living room light, 75%.
Okay.
I'll put it in downloads. Actually, let's just move it. Move to documents. I'll put it in documents. Okay, it's moving. It's not taking too long either. It'll be done in 20 seconds. And it's done. Okay, we'll format the card afterwards. Now I'm going to look see if the video worked. Uh-oh. Interesting. So 360 is not working. 360 is not working. I downloaded the wrong video when I'm trying to do it live. So let me hit the screen. That's the wrong one. It says live. It's going to be this one. All right, let's delete this one and move this one. That was the fail test. This might be a... Oh, that cannot be. Something's not right. Oh. Okay. It shows we are live. Okay, what's up with that? I don't know if it's on 360. Something's wrong. It says 360. And there's a huge file, but it's some weird file I've never seen before. And it's big, but I don't know what kind of extension that is. That is weird. It's not an MP4. So that was me in the settings. I know, it happens to me too. Okay. It's supposed to get really cold in the panhandle. I'm trying to figure this out. This could be a settings thing. What kind of a file is that? It says 360, but it doesn't say MP4. I don't even know if Premiere Pro can pick that up. And I can see the size of the file. Big. But it's a weird file extension. Cancel. I'll put max. I don't even think Premiere Pro can identify this file. So this is a fail. It won't open it. So that means in the settings, I have to change the video format. Okay, we need to format this drive. I'm gonna wipe it. Format. Start. Able to erase all data. Yes. Format complete. Card is clean. We gotta get the card out and try this again. Interesting. This is why tests are important. And we're gonna record again. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
That's right. The label goes on the inside. Okay, it's in. We must check the settings on this now. Okay, now I need my glasses. That was not a good format. Video 1080, 360. Mode. That's why it was at 5.6K. So what I'm going to do is do a mock test in my hand. Okay. 360 videos on 3K now. Let me check preferences. General. Auto power off. Bullshit. Oh, that's okay. Video compression. Okay, I'm gonna do a test right in my hand. .360 video, 3K 60. Let's make it record. We'll do an easy, quick test. It's recording. It's recording now. I'm going to do a 1-minute test. Okay. We're going to stop. Now. This is such a pain to get to. I hate doing that. Okay, it's in. There it is. This is going to be the issue right here, the format. It still did it. 360 file. Okay, so now I'm going to have to look this up on the internet. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
How to convert your GoPro Max 360 files for YouTube virtual reality.
Didn't volunteer.
I must pay attention. Yeah. This video is telling me nothing. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's okay.
That's 5.6K. Make sure to show you how to convert a GoPro Max 360 video for VR on YouTube. We're going to start by dragging the file to the desktop of your computer. We're going to open it up into the GoPro player. From here, we can get a view in 360 view, and we're going to export the file as 5.6K. Make sure to open it up and select H.264 and then max bitrate. Mount optimization as well if you would like. Keep horizon leveling on.
Where's the GoPro player?
It's going to load up. We'll make a Premiere file for it. Now we're going to open Premiere, and we're going to add that file into Premiere directly.
Easy.
We're not going to create a sequence. We are then going to trim the video for the timeline and press Command M on Mac to export, or you can go to the top tab that says export. We're going to make sure we select adaptive high bitrate.
I know all about that. That's not what I'm worried about. I need the conversion. What the hell was that? GoPro app.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Oh my
It's Ben
God.
here. Today I'm going to show you how to open your 360 videos from the GoPro Max form, GoPro Max video form to the MP4 form. So basically, you can open it with your QuickTime player if you are on Mac, and because a lot of times I find it's really it's impossible if you wanted to import a 360 video without the MP4 form. So
Exactly.
yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Step is just go to the App Store and then search for GoPro.
Interesting. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. GoPro. I freaking knew it. There was a catch. I knew there was a catch. I don't see the app. Do I get this? Apps. I have the app on the phone. That's not what I'm looking for. gotta do this again.
Form. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Step is just go to the App Store
This is a
and
Mac.
then search for GoPro. And then click the download button.
GoPro player. That's what the other guy said. GoPro player. There it is. I just seen it. Install on Windows. Download. Open file. That's why. Checking. Starting download. I knew there was a catch. And I'm glad I'm doing the testing now because this, oh, it wants to install. I gotta get rid of this screen because there's too much shit going on my computer. Okay, where did it download to? The card, did I take the card out? Okay, we have one there, so I'm not worried about that. GoPro installer. Open. We're definitely going to want this as a open media. What the hell did I do it in documents? Right here. And there, that's the other one. Shit. That's not the one. I need to create a shortcut for this. So now I have to do it again. So now I got to put the card back. Or is it already in there? Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
It's not in here. So is it in there? It is in there. All right, now we got to get to that directory. PC. Here it is. GoPro 360. And there it is. So now what do I do?
Mine is update, but I think this version is absolutely fine. And then after you downloaded it, please record a 360 video. Make sure you're on the 360 mode because it is very important for your to open it up. And then plug in your SD card, the small tiny one, into your computer, and then open the hard drive of this
We did that
SD
already.
card,
We're past that.
and then open the DCAM
I did that already.
folder, and then open this folder as
Did
well.
that already.
Double click it,
We're there.
and then
Add the
what
file.
you wanted to do. So first, let me just show you why we wanted to convert them.
Oh
so
my
see,
God.
If you're on this form, you are not gonna open it up with your QuickTime
Correct.
player as well as form, because
Fast forward
actually
this.
this show. Just let me contrast form. This is what you click your spacebar, import it into your Final Cut Pro 10. So yeah, without further ado, let's open it up with your GoPro player
Oh
first.
my God, that was a
Click
lot of
it.
nonsense.
And then you will got this one, the 360 mode, this one, and the building, like whatever. You got the 360 and the time you record
Okay.
as well. I haven't played around with this one. I just don't think this is much very useful. You can play around with these
Oh my
buttons,
God.
but that's not the main theme of this. And then 4K, so the sign will be gone. And then click next. We'll see is this sign. So, and then file and export as, and then export as.
Export
Go to
as.
file.
Go to File, Export as. Export as. Oh, I'm going to do custom. And there it is. And put it to max. Horizontal look, 360 audio. Hardware encoding recommended for high-end graphic cards. Send to queue. Next. And we're going to put it in Documents. Save. And it's doing it. This is only a 1-minute test that I did inside the house. I don't even think I need to watch the rest of the video. All right, Hunchback, I'm doing some tests for the GoPro Max. I need to know how to do this. Alexa, dim living room light, 50%.
Okay.
So when I start doing my biking videos, I know exactly what I need to do. But I need to make this as a shortcut. Let's see if we can get it working first. All right. Holy shit. This is a good sign. This is a good sign already on my little test that I did inside the house. This is a good sign. Now we just got to see if the file works. Okay. Share. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it worked. But now we can kill this. And now we got to see the video itself if it is formatted correctly and it opens. Documents. Holy shit, it even works on the VLC player. It's recording. It's recording now. It even works on the VLC now. Holy shit, it works on the VLC. That means it's going to work everywhere. I got it. I figured it out. It's recording now. Now I'm going to change the resolution. I'm going to do a 1 minute back up test. Again. See, I can turn it around. Look. Okay, that's it. Ball game. Got it. And it's an MP4. That was it. Done. Figured it out. So now I'm going to do a test outside. Format this card. Because, again, you can format it using a GoPro. But the best way to format it is using a PC. Because it properly formats it. It creates the partition tables. You can do it on the GoPro. But it's recommended PC first. Okay, it's been formatted. Now we're going to play. But now I would like to get this done. See, I knew something was missing. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, and I was right. Instinct. I've been doing this too long. not to know. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
My freaking fingers are so fat. The bad thing about these stupid GoPros, I gotta take the battery out. This isn't possible like this. To get these cards in. Alexa, brighten living room light 25%.
Okay.
Okay, it's in. We need to leave the door open to charge it. Okay. Alexa, dim living room light 75%. Now we're gonna put it outside
Okay.
with the power bank. Charging it over there. Is it charging? 34%. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna put this back outside. And we're gonna let it record for like 15 minutes. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's change the resolution back to 6K. And it always goes back. I'm gonna have to save the settings, custom. It always goes back. If you don't save the preference, the customization 360. I'll do that later. Okay. Preferences. General. Video compression. We'll leave that alone. Let me go back. .360 video. Let's make the resolution this one. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. At such a high frame rate. Auto shutter the ISO's up. 360 stereo audio. Okay, this should work. Sharpness is high. Okay, let's go. 360. let's record. Record 360 videos recording. So, what time is it? 11:47. We'll go to 12. Wow. Yeah, it's better to be safe indoors. You don't want to be driving once these storms start. No way. I'm actually doing GoPro tests. I did figure it out. There's a process. You have to download an app onto Windows or Mac in order to convert the video, because on the extension it says 360 on the DCM section of the GoPro SD card. So, no, I'm just super low. Now you should be able to hear me. The mic is a little far. What do you mean no audio? I see myself bouncing. You better check your end. There's a delay too, so you should be able to hear me now. I raised up the mic. I tend to talk to myself when I'm doing things. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, you can hear now. So, I was wondering, why can't they're not MP4 files. They're 360 files. It's a different file extension. I couldn't even use Premiere Pro straight to it. So I had to figure out what the hell's going on. So you got to download, which I got to figure out how to create a shortcut for it. The GoPro player. And there you can convert it to the right proper MP4 file format. And I was like freaking out. But I figured it out. Of course I did. But there's got to be a way to create an extension for this. I mean, a shortcut. There has to be. Instead of having to click the executive file. I don't get it. This is stupid. I can't look on that screen. It's too far. I got full monitors, so sometimes you'll see me go like this because I'm looking at all the monitors. There's got to be a way to make view. Show. Mouse control. Projection resolution. Show. No. There has to be a way to create a shortcut. About. No. Oh, that sucks. GoPro player. There has to be a way. Unless I put the extension on my desktop, so I don't have to go through this all the time. Export. Open. Let me just look this up now. How to make shortcut GoPro player. This is important. How to create shortcuts? No. How to create shortcuts on your GoPro Hero? No. GoPro Max user manual on-screen shortcuts. Bullshit. How to open GoPro Player on a desktop. They're having problems with Windows 11 with this. What the heck? Where the heck? Okay. I can't, there's not even nothing, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to just keep it there. Let me see something. Can I put this on the desktop? Create a shortcut? Yes, I can. Let me close it. I hope I didn't mess it up. It works. It works. Beautiful. It works. I created the shortcut on my desktop. So this is what it is. You have to have this for 360 video. This is a must. You will not be able to edit, do anything on the video files because the extension is bizarre. So you have to get this. Right here. In Mac or Windows, you got to go to the store and get this. Yeah, that game was like today. I'm hoping Eagles lose. I'm rooting for the Rams, and I'm definitely rooting for the Bills. Though any of those teams, the Ravens or the Bills, please beat the Chiefs next week in Kansas City. I don't care. Just beat the freaking Chiefs. Somebody beat the Chiefs. And I would like to see the Eagles lose. All right, hold on. So this is what you need for the 360. This is a must. You are screwed if you don't have this and you want to record videos and then upload them to YouTube to create 360 videos. Because I already did a quick test and it worked. And I already did the editing. I opened it. I can open it again. We can go into Documents. I can pull. Was it in Documents? No, I already edited it. It's too late. So, for example, I just did this one as a test, and it worked. And it converted it to MP4, which I'm freaking excited. And on my mouse, I can move it. Look. Look. There's the 4 monitors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, you can see my mess. You can see how everything is hooked up here. Yes, I had Burger King fries yesterday. Mom had a fish sandwich. The wood stove is on. There's my mess back there. You can't see over the monitors, so. Look at that. It worked. That's the main thing. It freaking worked. But I had the resolution on a low resolution because I wasn't sure. So now I have it on 6K. And it's doing a test recording outside in the yard. And we're going to go for another 4 minutes. Then I'm going to bring it inside and upload it and see. Convert. This is cool. This is important for when I start doing the bike rides. I got to work all these technicality things out. So you have to get the GoPro player to edit. And I'll show you in a second how you do it. This is important if you have a GoPro Max for 360 to create and upload them to YouTube. Because like I said, the file extension, it just says 360. It doesn't say MP4, it doesn't say anything. It says 360. You can't convert it without the player. That was my stumbling block, but I figured it out really fast by those that already did it on YouTube, which is great. That's why I love that. When people put videos that are informative like that, without all the unnecessary blabber that they do, just cut to the chase, talk about it, cut all that other shit out, all good. So what time is I got to do a recording in 2 hours with Stephen Bassett. What time is the Eagles game? I think 3:30. I have a show at 4. And I think the Ravens-Bills game's at 6:30 tonight. Alexa, where can we see Eagles
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, where can I watch Eagles Rams game today?
Here are some results.
That's music. Alexa, what network? Oh, I just stumbled. Alexa, stop. Alexa, what network will show Philadelphia Eagles versus LA Rams game?
Here are some results.
Are you kidding me? Bill, you better have to do your stream way earlier or no streams at all. Why do you say that? Alexa, what time is the Eagles-Rams game?
The Rams and the Eagles will face off in the NFC Divisional this afternoon at 3 p.m. The game will be shown on NBC.
Oh, it's at 3 o'clock. That's 3 hours away. I know. I got to work anyway. I got shows to do. One at 4. I got a pre-record at 2. That's going to overlap into like 3:30. Then I got a live show from 4 to 6. Then I got another live show from 8 to 10 tonight. So this is the only time I could stream till late tonight. I can't even watch the games. I got to work. I could watch them, like, peeking over the monitor like that. And I got to do an important pre-record with Toby for tomorrow's show with Stephen Bassett. I can't wait for that. Oh, yeah. The thing is, the 4 o'clock show that's live on the station, they have their own producer. He's the one that switches all the angles for camera angles. I don't have to do nothing. I just got to get them on the air so I can watch the game. As long as I have the audio loud on my headphones and I can hear that there's no crazy things going on, I can watch the game muted. The Eagles game. Now tonight, it's similar. The 8 o'clock show, George Lopez controls all the stuff too. He produces. I just sit back and make sure everything is working fine. If there's a situation that I have to jump in, I do. But again, I could have this all the way loud, hear it from where I'm sitting right here on the couch in front of this, and watch the game muted. It's America's favorite pastime. It would be more favorite if my Giants were in it. Oh shit, let me stop the recording. It's been going for 13 minutes. That's enough. So all I do is... done. Now let's go get the GoPro. I gotta charge this still. It's not. Let's put this back. Oh, we don't want to close that because we gotta take the card out. Gotta be careful not to damage my camera lenses. Scratch them. Let's charge this back. Can't see. Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
Okay, this is charging. Let's go back to the GoPro. Kill that. It's a pain to get this out. Let's put it in here. I really hate this. I always do that. I put it upside down. All right, it should open up. There it is. External drive connected. And now we have to open up that app. So this is how it's done. You've got to get this app, GoPro Player. Open media. There's 2 of them. So that means I'll have to do them individually. There it is. So I've got to upload them. I could just do the one clip right now. It's 8 minutes long because that's what it does. It does it in segments and puts it all together. Export as custom. Shit, I could do 4K. But I have to make sure the format is correct. .4K. Let's go to 5. To H. That's an MP4 format. And we want. I'm not saving my GPS telemetry. Save. This is how it's done. Where you going? I have to stream. Have a stream starting up now. Mock draft stuff. All right, wait. Before you go, are you still there? Wait. Grandizer, are you still there? Did you leave? Because I want to ask you a question related to the mock draft. Tell me you're still there. Who do you think the Giants would take as the number 3 pick? Because the other teams need quarterbacks too. On top, the first 2. I think he left. Oh well, he's doing a mock draft stream. And he's on YouTube, Grandizer 12. So he's doing a mock draft. So Grandizer, Grandizer 12. Mock draft stuff. So this is how it's done from a GoPro Max. For 360 video. It's the only way it's going to work. You have to convert the video. Now I put this for 6K because I brought up the resolution to 6K for this. And all I did was put it in my front yard. And I could see that this is going to be an absolute pain in the you-know-what. If I do a 3-hour, 2-hour video, it's in 8-minute segments. This is going to be grueling to edit. Because then I'm going to have to put it in Premiere Pro, put all the clips together, and then create a one file. This is going to take hours just to create a stream, a video. That's going to be heck. Breaking news. Trump says he will issue an executive order Monday allowing TikTok to operate in the U.S. I knew it. I said by Monday night. I said it last night. He'll have it back up. Well, that just came out. Trump says he will issue an executive order Monday allowing TikTok to operate in the U.S. And there it is. Breaking news. So TikTokers, they can't see us because they're not on right now. But if you are watching and you have TikTok, it's coming back. He's immediately signing an executive order to allow TikTok to operate in the United States. Period. Done. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call James Long because I know he's... This is the bishop. He has a lot of... He's got like 700,000 people that follow his show on TikTok. It's crazy. No joke. It's over 600,000. I know that. Sunday. It's going to be a tough time to call him.
Hi, this is James. I'm unable to take the call at the present time. Leave your name and phone number, and I will return your call as soon as I can. Thanks for calling, and have a great day.
Hey, James, it's Bill. Good morning or good afternoon. TikTok will be back tomorrow afternoon. Breaking news that I just got. Trump is going to sign an executive order to allow TikTok to operate in the United States. I just wanted to give you the heads up. All right, have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you during the week. Bye. I can't wait to see this if this works. It should work. So I'm converting it into an MP4 file at 6K right now. That's why it's taking so long. It's only an 8-minute video too. But this is why people, they don't know how to play with the settings, the preferences, the customization on a GoPro, and that's why it looks like trash, because they're not doing the homework that they need to. I never had problems with my GoPros. None, never. This was a little technical to try to convert the videos to an MP4 format. That was a little tricky because you have to get this app, GoPro Player. Other than that, this has been a piece of cake. And I can't wait to go bike riding and make videos now. I hate the way it looks in the winter. It looks, there's all my firewood. We'll be able to see that in a second with the 360. It's almost done. This is not a fail. And we're done. And it's saved. Oh, yes, it worked. Look at that. That's the milk can. Needs a paint job. There's the firewood. All right, we can get rid of this. Now let's open up that video. And let's see if it works. It should. This is the one. Let's see. VLC player. Oh, yes it is. Is there sound? There has to be sound. Let me mute myself. I can tell where it's putting the video together. It's right in here. See how it's warping? It's right in there. How it's putting the two 180s together. It's right there. I can see it. Not so much on this side because of the lack of movement. It worked. Absolute worked. Success. Alexa, dim living room light 50%. That's it. Now I can start
Okay.
doing my videos on the bike. I set all the settings and it looks good. At 6K. I'm happy. Let me format the card. Format. Start. Okay. Done. Close. All right. Success. Now I'm excited. So I got all the technical BS out of the way. That was the purpose of this morning, to test and get this to work properly. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
I gotta take the battery out. It's just so tight in here. First of all, what did I do with the covers for this? Did I leave them over there? Yes. Let's put this protective covers back on the lenses. Okay, that covers on so I don't damage the camera lenses. All right, let's take the battery out. Put the card back. It's been formatted. Okay, that's in. And that's a wrap. All done. Success! Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
Let's put the GoPro away. Now it's just a matter of waiting for a day that's in the 40s, which ain't coming anytime soon, so I can go bike riding and start filming. Because the bike is ready for that. The bike is already ready to record. Because I did this about a month ago in preparation for this. It's only because the GoPro took so long to get here. Videos. Was it live? Oh my God. Where is it? It was live. I can't wait. ain't no 2 months ago. Let me try videos. Where the heck is this video? My shoulder's hurting. Where the heck is the bike rig? Is it private? I just put bike. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube Studio. I can't find my video. Content. Live. It wasn't that long ago. It was before the MetaQuest. Where the heck is it? I can't find the video. This is bizarre. The only thing I could have done is not labeled it. If I find it, I'm downloading it. I can't find the video. It's like the video disappeared. was before I was messing with a VR. Here it is. It is public. Bicycle rod. That's why I couldn't find it. Wow. So I did this for the bike. For the
Had a
GoPro.
great, even now Christmas Day, but this is about this bike rod I just installed. I've got my old GoPro at the top right there. This took some modification. The rod collapses and I can.
Right there.
I did, first of all, it's going to be awesome because the rod collapses and I can unscrew it at the bottom. So this just comes right out. I've got my old GoPro, my Hero 12 up there, just to use that until I get the new one. What's up, Nicholas? Merry Christmas. So what I had to do on this crazy bike, because I just don't have room on this bike, is I had to take, let's go to the other side, a PVC pipe. Let me get down on my, over here. And I had to bracket it in two places on the side of the bike cargo rack frame. So I had to put these two hose clamps. I put tape around this to hold it better in the middle where this is, just move or slide. And then I attached the clamp that goes to the pole up that way. Then I used two bungees, two tight bungees that actually hook onto the pole. Why? For less vibration, to keep it more stable. So this is what I had to build onto my bike, this PVC pipe. So I could clamp this on flush. And I put these two hose clamps, one here and one here. And then I ran this thing. And I'm going to tell you, with the two bungees and plus it's anchored down there, this thing does not move. And the thing is, I could just collapse it. See, this thing is stable. And the great thing is it collapses, telescopic. So here, I'm bringing it down now. Now it's here and here. And now it's there. And after I take the bungees off, I can just unscrew the pole and that's it. So it's an easy attachment for me. So when I do the 360 videos, that's how I'm going to do it. So let me put my phone down and take off the bungees. Let's do that for a second. Okay. So the bungees, I don't know if you could see this. I can't tell the angle. You should be able to. The bungees hook right directly onto the pole. And they're super tight. And I mean super tight, because they have to be. So I just go around this to loosen it. But they're super tight. And they hook right around the pole, which is what I want. I want it to be tight. I don't want it to be loose. And they're tight, let me tell you. But that's the way it's got to be for this to be stable. See? Now, that's just me moving it. If I'm on the bike, it's going to be more stable, but this really stabilizes it. And then it's as simple as unscrewing it to where I anchored it and done. Just like that. So this is going to work. This is really going to work awesome. And I had to build some kind of a rig, which I did.
So that's what I had to build onto the bike to make this work. It was the only way. By putting this piece on the bike right here, on the other side of the cargo rack, so that I can have it coming up. And it's so easy to detach, attach. I had to MacGyver it. I had to come up with a way, and I did. And when those bungees are on, that thing is tight. And the trails that I go onto are beautiful. They're paved. There's no potholes or anything. It's smooth. So I'm looking to have as least amount of vibration on that end of that pole. Now it's not going to be all the way up. It's going to be probably midway when I do the bike riding. As long as it's above me and my helmet, I'm good. So, because anybody could just look down at me because it's 360. But I rather, when you're looking forward or back, you see the surroundings. That's what I want. I want people to see everything around, not like me. When you look back, you see me. No, I want it to be where you see all the scenery. So now the next phase, after I figured out how to get the 360 videos recorded in 6K and uploaded to the PC, which is done. All that is done. Now it's about getting out there on the bicycle and doing tests at certain levels, which I'm going to mark it with a silver marker, which I have like autograph markers, so I can make lines in the telescopic pole, so I can tell what is the best level on the pole. So now I got to go out there in real time and start doing tests and make it like a mark. When I adjust the telescopic pole, tighten it at one spot, bring it down, tighten it at one spot, then put like a line 1, line 2, so I know which one is best. That's next. And it's not even just about the height. The angle has to be flush, because if it's pointed at a certain way, it's going to be off. You'll see lower on one end, higher on the other. So it has to be at a perfect level so it looks the right way. So now it's about going out there on the bike and testing it. But on the other flip side of that, Alexa, what's the weather for the next 7 days?
The next 7 days: Sunday, 37 degrees Fahrenheit and snowy weather. Monday, 25 degrees and intermittent clouds. Tuesday, 18 degrees and cold temperatures. Wednesday, 20 degrees and cold temperatures. Thursday, 27 degrees and intermittent clouds. Friday, 32 degrees and mostly sunny weather. Saturday, 32 degrees and intermittent clouds. Also, there's a winter storm watch in effect until Monday, January 20th, 4 a.m.
So there is no warm days for the next week. The highest it's going to be is 32 degrees by the end of the week. Bill's not going bike riding. That's the high. That means the majority of the day is going to be in the 20s. So until I hear it's going to be 45 or even 42, because I can bundle up, I ain't going out there. No way. I'll wait. The thing is, everything's now in place to start recording the videos on the bike. Everything is in play. Everything's been tested. The video looks sharp. It is go time. It is go time. It is go time. The test. It is go time. This is a 360 I did test earlier. It is go. And I'm doing that with the mouse because you can. With a VR goggle, forget it. And I'm not uploading this video. This is just a test. This is trash. But at least I know this works. I converted it to MP4. It works. All the technical things are out of the way thanks to getting this. Because this is the key. You ain't editing without this. This is a must. Because you have to add the file, go in here, and then export as and do your customizations. Without this, it's not happening. So that was the missing link to make this work. So if anybody's out there and you got a GoPro Max Because with the Heroes, it could be, it's, I used to do it all the time. It's in MP4 format. That's not the problem. It's with the 360 is the problem. You need that to convert the file to an MP4 file. It's a must. So that's the heads up. You need the GoPro Player app on Mac or Windows. So there you go. Anyway, I'm getting the heck off. I gotta eat. Check my fire, which is not looking too good. I'm already ready for this snow storm. It's like crazy, 5-7 inches. Meanwhile, people like my friends in near Erie, Pennsylvania, or Buffalo, New York, they get feet. And I'm like, am I gonna moan and groan about 5 to 7 inches when they're getting? But the thing is, I still have to go out there and clean my entire property, and that is tough. And the driveway, which is 120 feet, and my neighbor's area. So I'm out there snow blowing for 2 hours. Regardless, if it's 4 inches, 8 inches, it doesn't matter. It's still having to get out there and do it. So, doesn't really matter. Which I won't do till tomorrow morning, obviously. And I'm going to look at the weather radar. And there it comes. It's imminent. Now the storm is coming up the coast. So this is probably going to fill in as the low moves offshore and up and out. This is going to get probably more intense. But the bands are coming. This is a forecast model. But the storm isn't, it's way down to the south, but it's the good thing is it's moving very fast. How do I know? Because this is real time. The low is way down still. But it's going to quickly move up the coast. Right here. There's the low. This is this afternoon. So it's right offshore. It's moving so fast. That's why we're not going to get bombed. If it was moving slower, look at it. It's already up here. And it's not a well-organized low pressure, which reduces the amount of snow. If this was more, if this was stronger and more well-formed, then we would have a problem. But because it's not, now it probably will by the time it gets near Nova Scotia. It'll probably intensify. Yeah, see? Now, they're going to get hit. They're going to get hit. Nova Scotia is really going to be where it's going to be pretty bad. But it's moving fast. By tomorrow morning, it's gone. That's the saving grace of this storm. Because the low is moving so rapidly to the northeast that it's not going to allow it to linger and drop all this snow, which is good. I'd be surprised if the snow is on the higher scale, like they're saying, 8 inches, 7 inches. I'd be more inclined to say 4 to 5, based on the models and the rapid movement of the storm. I don't see it being grab a sandwich. Grab a sandwich, I succeeded in my test. The GoPro 360. Success. We're ready. And when the weather gets nicer. Ready to go. It's been fully tested. And the files have been converted to MP4. I'm ready. I was showing this a few minutes ago. This was outside the house. It was not, I had to figure out how to get it converted by getting the GoPro Player app on the computer. Other than that, it was easy. Look, 360. Look. Right in front of my house. See the blue house. See? The firewood. The woods. Then the road and more woods. You could actually see the cars. That's what you hear on the sky watches. You hear the vehicles. Look how far they are. They're way down here. You could kind of see it in between if you see a truck. I have VLC. I'm using it right now. But yeah, you could see the vehicles from only the trucks because they're higher. You could even see a car passing in between here. Right where the mouse is. But that's where the road is. It's far. It's not close. And that camera that mic picks it up. So when you hear that whooshing on skywatches, that's what it is. It's the vehicles all the way down there. But see them? But since I'm in a higher position and there's a hill on the other side with woods, it echoes. It bounces. So the sound is louder. But you could see the vehicles from time to time passing down there. That's about 400 to 500 feet away. That's not close. The camera makes it sound like it's closer. The mic, but it's not. It's way down there. There's not even much traffic today. I'm looking right there. See, I saw a car right there. The trucks you can see because they're higher in height. So they're kind of more visible. But that's the shit now. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready to go. It's tested. It's working. Game on. Game on. Now I'm psyched. This was a little tricky though. Because so as the news came in, President Trump is signing an executive order tomorrow immediately to reinstate TikTok. And now here's another one. TikTok is now coming back. TikTok says it's restoring service for U.S. users after Trump's comments. So TikTok should be coming on any minute back for those that have TikTok. So now TikTok came out with a statement. They're coming back ASAP, back to U.S. It's breaking. I'm getting the news alerts coming in. That's like literally the sounds you hear on my phone coming in. That's about TikTok. Grab a sandwich. So yeah, we're in business. We are in business. This is 6K, by the way. I have it on 6K settings. And you can see the detail. It's pretty clear. I mean, look at that. Now this is where it puts the picture image together. I noticed you can see you could see it here. See that? See how it's warping here? See that? Right in there? That's where it's merging the two images from the two cameras. The two 180s. You can see that little movement in there and how it's wrapping the video together. I noticed it. It's the warpness is right there. How it's creating the 360 video. I picked it up. It's not that drastic, but I'm a stickler for detail and I noticed it. See it? Right here? But you can't see it over here. But see, you can. Look at the ground. Look at the ground. It's warping right here. right in there. See that? Right there. So this is where it's putting the two images together, right in there. And that makes sense because on the flip side, on the other side, it's a straight line on this side. So that's how it's putting the two 180s together. Just a little sidebar. I notice things like that because I'm looking for things like that. Anyway, I am going off because I got to eat. I have a pre-record at 2. I have a show at 4. Another show at 8. And then there's football. So I hope the Rams... Who's at home? It can't be. Let me see. Is the Eagles at home? Let me go to NFL.com. Well, I know Buffalo's got the home game tonight, which I hope they win. Eagles are home. I hope they lose. I hope they lose, but I think they're going to win. But they have not impressed me at all in recent games. Breaking news again. TikTok says it's restoring service for US users. Where are you? Grab a sandwich. Where are you? You're not at home? You don't have to say where you are, but you're not home. Are you working? I mean, it doesn't matter. You're way up in Canada. It's not like somebody's going to jump in their car and come visit you. They might have to airdrop to your location. I mean, how are you that? Let me ask you this question before we leave. Oh, you are working? How far are you from Churchill? Far? Like are you in Manitoba? Are you, I don't even know. Are you in British Columbia? Like, where are you? You don't have to get specific. Generally, in Canada. Where are you? I think, if my memory serves me right, you're not that far from Churchill. I think Churchill is to your north and east. But I talk to so many people, I forget. Oh my God, my shoulder hurts today. Oh, Churchill is far? I thought you were closer to Churchill. But you're still way up there in the Great White North. Winnipeg. Okay. Oh, so you're in Winnipeg. That's still far. I gotta look at the weather up there. So you're in Winnipeg. Let's check before I get off. Am I spelling that right? Oh God, I spelled that wrong. It's Winnie. There it is. Let's go take a look. There's a system there. You got winds coming out from the northwest. Let's look at your radar. Looks like there's something coming. Oh, that's not radar. What is that? It's supposed to be radar. Oh, there's nothing showing up. There's nothing there. Doesn't look to be too bad. Temperatures. What? Minus 15? It's exactly. Holy. Minus 15. Holy cow. Wow. It is freaking cold up there. Wow. Yeah, you're far from Churchill. Churchill's way up here. You're far from Churchill. I mean, you're not even that far, really, from the U.S. border. But look at those cold temperatures. Holy. Driving down from the north, too. A reinforcement of this Arctic blast. Oh, my gosh. You're, like, right in it. The winds are coming down, too. Look at this. Well, stay warm, dude. Stay warm. That stuff is coming this way. It comes down and it slides east. Border is close for most Canadians because I'm by you saying that, I'm guessing the more populated areas are closer to the United States border. The further north you go, the more remote it is, let's just say. Less population the further north. You know, that's like polar bear stuff. The further north you go, the less people there are. You just had a blizzard? Wow. And here I am complaining about 5 to 7 inches of snow tonight. What a wuss. Anyway, I gotta go because I gotta get ready. I want to eat. And I got a lot of stuff to do. So like I said, go Rams. Go Bills. Like 80 to 90% of Canadians live near the border. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, have a great day at work. Stay warm. Check out Manitoba Blizzard vids. Okay. Wow. Have a good one. I'll be back tonight after I'm done with all the shows. So to everyone who else maybe be watching, be well, be blessed, be safe. Have a great Sunday. And TikTokers, it's back. If it's not back already, it's coming back today because Trump already made the announcement. He's signing an executive order tomorrow reinstating TikTok in the United States. So TikTok just came out with a statement, said they are doing it now. TikTok is coming back based on Trump's statements. So anybody who uses TikTok, momentarily, if it's not already back, it's coming.